An October event, Event 201.
On behalf of our partners in the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Remember Event 201 or the Rockefeller Foundation's creepy predictions from 2010 about the year 2020? Well, it gets creepier. The same beneficent, self-appointed, concerned, caring world elites who brought you COVID-19, that same ilk, that same intelligentsia, that same cabal, that same coterie of self-appointed assholes has decided to take the food off your plate and kill you. But for your good, to show you the vulnerability of the food that's not currently vulnerable, but you get the idea. It makes no sense, so it makes sense. Here is a simulation on par with Event 201, but about food. Bon appetit.
Good evening. It's November 8th, 2020, and this is Dan Cronkite with your nightly news. With food prices rising around the world, tonight, a look at our increasingly vulnerable food system. Food is getting more expensive. Forecasts indicate that prices will soon exceed 1.5 times long-term averages. In parts of Asia in particular, the costs of rice and soybeans are rising at a concerning rate. This trend is raising alarms among some experts about the well-being of millions of people and the stability of entire nations. Warning signs about the fragility of our global food supply have been mounting. Back in 2010, the United Nations predicted that in order to feed a population of more than 9 billion people by mid-century, agricultural production will need to increase as much as 70%.
You may have noticed it at the grocery store lately.
Food prices have steadily risen during this.
Grocery store receipts are showing some eye-popping numbers.
Prices at the grocery store are soaring.
In fact, last month was the sharpest monthly rise in average food prices in over a decade, spiking nearly 5% just from April to May.
You may not be fantasizing about which annoying relative or angry neighbor you're going to eat first if the tough gets going. But believe me, folks, that's where these sickos, these people who have everything under the sun, want to take this and want to take our country, and you with it. Don't give in. Food for thought. I'm John Griffin, and this has been another Reality Check.
Well, this won't be the last pandemic that we face. So we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time. That, I'd say is will get attention this time. Will get attention.
Soylent Green is made out of people. They're making our food out of people.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Jim Bob.
Not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.